What's up guys, Perpetual here. Let's talk about how to improve your improv. So if you didn't know this about me, when I was younger I actually used to do a lot of rapping, and this rapping led to a lot of freestyling. And if you don't know what freestyling is basically just rapping but on the spot. So you're basically making up lyrics on the spot and you're saying what comes to your head, and it can be really tough at times because you're basically improving for a good minute or two, or sometimes even 5 minutes, and you have to go with the beat, you have to make good lyrics or else the crowd won't be happy, and it can get a bit tough. So let's talk about this. In freestyling, what you do is basically you're just saying lyrics. You're trying to think of words that rhyme and good lyrics that make the crowd go, whoa, how did that happen? And in DMing, you're basically doing the same thing. You're trying to make a good scene, good NPCs, good plots, so that your player is going, whoa, how did that happen? So what you do in freestyling to get better is you basically write raps. It's a bit counterintuitive, isn't it? Like, why, if you want to become better at improv, why do you write more? Well, basically what happens is the more you write, the more that you have in your head, and the more that when you're freestyling, you have all these ideas floating around in your head, and you can just draw from all of them. And there's actually a correlation. The more you write, the better you are at freestyling, or the more lyrics that you can come up with on the spot. This is not really the same as writing and then just saying what you're writing, because what you're doing is all you have are these little ideas that are just floating around, and when you're freestyling, you just take these little ideas and you start expanding them on the spot. And what you're doing is you're just improving based on a theme or based on an idea. And this is basically what improv is. So what I did for DMing was every night or every 2 nights, what I would do was I would go on the internet and look for an inspiration, and then just start writing about what the inspiration was. So I would go on and I would look at a picture of a dragon that's flying with an egg. I would say, maybe this dragon egg falls to the ground and hits one of the players' heads. And now they have a hatchling, travel with, they can adventure with. And you know, I just like did all these small ideas and I wrote them down. And whenever I'm playing a game, I have all these ideas floating around in my head and I can just put them in whenever I want to. So it's really cool because the game feels alive. It feels like everything is happening randomly. There's no coherence, but actually it is improv, but it's just stuff that I've already thought about before that I'm just bringing back again. So if you struggle with improv, this is a great way to get started. This will help you get all these ideas out, and you can just review your sheet or whatever you wrote before your game, and all of a sudden you have all these ideas floating around your head that you can throw in the game. And I would not suggest writing more than a paragraph for each idea, because you really want to just expand on your ideas. You don't want to write down a whole scene or a whole story and just start reading off of your paper. So if you really want to get better at improving, this is what I would suggest. This is what we used to do in freestyle. You would write raps. I use the same thing in DMing. I just write scenarios or write NPCs. I write weapons sometimes. I write all sorts of things, and I put them in the game after using improv. So let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys learned something from this. Have a great day.